guys, so I'm in a different room today. Now I don't oh, don't tell me you're camera shy too. Looks like both cats are camera shy. Now I didn't get a chance to talk about, I don't know if I did talk about Flash mid-season finale yesterday, but I am wearing a shirt that's gonna relate to it. Sorry, and I am gonna talk about Pokemon Sun Moon very briefly at the very end, but I just want to talk about Flash season finale, Arrow season finale. If I already talked about Flash, you can skip over that as best you can. This isn't gonna be long because I've been, I've had a long day. So with Flash, they finally stopped Savitar. Now the funny thing was of how all the little Easter eggs between Flash and now this episode of Arrow, and I'm not even done with Arrow. I'm like only 16 minutes, a little bit more than 16 minutes in. Where did she go? I can't believe she actually left. And, well, the main thing about it was Mark Hamill came in as the Trickster. Now, I believe he's been in, I thought he was in Supergirl, but maybe he's been in Flash as the Trickster. I don't really remember. Unless I kept thinking the Trickster was the toy maker for Supergirl wise, so I know I'm wrong on that, but I don't remember him really much on Flash, but I think he has been on at least 2 times. And the fact of when they did World 3 and he pretty much looked like the Joker. It was so awesome hearing the Joker. And I mean, for one thing, he just sounded older, but he still was himself. It sounded like an older Joker, and it was awesome. Pretty much with that is the one thing I can watch. I'll rewatch that scene over and over for as long as humanly possible. So I'm gonna actually go find that and try to get that downloaded onto my computer so I can watch that scene over and over again. But mainly the fact of the matter is, the main funny thing about the season finale, and this is an Easter egg obviously, so if you haven't watched it in the last since yesterday, I advise you to just mute your thing and I will go like this when I'm done. Pretty much, what they called the stone that Dr. Alchemy uses, which we already know unless you haven't seen more episodes, is that the guy who played Draco Malfoy, who's been in this since Flashpoint started and everything, he's been Dr. Alchemy. Now the stone that they had is also called the Philosopher's Stone. Well, that was also another name for the Sorcerer's Stone in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the first movie that started it all. So the fact of the matter is, it comes full circle with all of that. Now, I haven't done the weird hand waving yet, so I'm hoping you guys haven't started up yet. So for Arrow, for those who haven't finished it, I haven't finished it, but I'm just, like I said, I'm only 15 minutes in. Literally, I love the Easter egg jokes or semi-breaking the fourth wall jokes they do with this show, especially with her or Vibe. She said, when they were surprised, like, wait, this guy's not dead, it's like, yeah, we usually find out someone's who we thought was dead is usually not, or ends up not being, not every Wednesday. Literally, the show airs on Wednesday, so it's like, okay, I feel like I get now the main thing is, the only 2 characters I've known for the longest period of time that are supposed to break the fourth wall are Deadpool and Pinkie Pie. And it's a weird combination, I know, but still. So the fact of the matter is, when shows like this that don't include Deadpool whatsoever or Pinkie Pie whatsoever, it's just hard for me to believe when they do these little Easter eggs of, like, reality. Actually, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just did that, where they said, where Coulson actually originally wanted Daisy or Sky or Quake, whatever she calls herself now, to be the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. originally, and she says, yeah, maybe in the comics. Now, I wouldn't have been surprised if they did make it Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in comics, or maybe that she was part of S.H.I.E.L.D. in, even if it wasn't specifically based on this, but based on stuff. Like, what's been in the comics before. And it wouldn't have been surprising if she was in the comics as an actual character in the past before now. But I highly doubt that. So, with that being said, most likely the next video will be this Saturday. Because, like I said before, Friday, they moved my boss, because she wants to be involved, is going to be with the party. Because of that, I just don't get it, because for one thing, I could have picked up food, went to work, or went home, took a shower, got ready, and then went to work on Friday, and then Saturday would have been a lot easier to do this party with, but for some odd reason, she just can't come in on Saturdays, and I don't know why. The fact of the matter is, if you're really that desperate to be a part of a party, just come in on the day of. Don't change the day just because you can't. Unless you have some extremely important thing. I don't get that. And I mean, no ill will to my boss, but sometimes it can be really frustrating to deal with. And I know everyone's got a boss like that. And if you ever want to talk, you guys know where to find me. On internet-wise. Not in real life, please. But anyway, so pretty much Friday, you're not going to be seeing me whatsoever unless I have my tablet with me, which I will because I'm going to have do some little time gaps where I'm going to have to eat something. I have to go cash a check. I have to get some food for the party, and I have to make sure I'm presentable. And I have to take my clothes, I'm going to be wearing one pair of clothes, then I'm going to have to change into another pair, then I'm going to have to change into a third pair when I'm done with the work, unless I'm supposed to go in my work attire. I don't know. But I'm just so tired and frustrated. Today wasn't a great day for me. Everything was towards a certain point just was going wrong. And just aggravating, and it just feels like sometimes I need to vent, and I don't get that chance anymore. I used to go to a therapist for a while, but I do have a therapist, but it's not exactly a therapist, it's for my meds, so pretty much all she can do really is, pretty much see what she can do for med-wise, what can be altered, but that's not really what I always need. I mean, yes, I do need the meds, and I know I look like I'm crap right now, my eyes, I can just tell. But, oh, and I forgot to do this already. Sorry. My bad. Anyway, pretty much, it's just, I need to vent sometimes, but it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you people, you don't vent about your friends' problems, stuff, unless it's something you do want to talk about to your parents. You don't talk about your house, family life, unless it's something you want to talk about to your friends. And same thing with work, but there's only certain things you can talk about that aren't weird. I mean, I have a lot of older co-workers, so pretty much it's like certain things I do talk about, certain things I don't. So the things I can't talk about with either or any of the group parties, it just is frustrating. So it's like, I'm going to study to be a social worker that's pretty much going to be a therapist to kids, adults, etc. And it's like, I need a therapist. And it's like a lot of social workers or therapists actually do have therapists of their own, that they talk about their home life, their work life, but they don't always really talk about their clients unless it's something that they need to, see if they need to recommend a therapist to someone else. Kind of thing. And, I mean, it is a legit thing. And I learned a lot, actually, when I was watching Hannibal for a while, because while it was a guy who was a psychopath, it actually wasn't he wasn't exactly wrong on certain things. He was actually doing his job. But yeah. And then, here's the last thing. Pokemon Sun and Moon TV series. I do like it. I like that they kept the main voice actor for this. I like that they kept, I guess, the updated version of Oak. I don't know if they did update version as well. And he's also, guys, playing his cousin, too. There's nothing I don't like about the show, except for one teeny tiny thing. Please bring back the theme. I'm serious. I'm so frustrated because the theme was everything to this show. Everyone loves 9% of the themes I loved growing up. And I mean, like, there's only a few, and you can go back to one of my videos where I talk about all the Pokemon themes, up till I don't know if it was just, I think till maybe X and Y. I don't know if I did X, Y, and Z and such, but pretty much there's no theme with this one. There's no opening theme that they do, and I miss that. And I'm hoping maybe it's just these 2 episodes, and maybe we'll get it back with the rest of them, but when they come out. But really, it just doesn't seem like Pokemon without that. So with that being said, I'm going to say goodnight to everyone, and I have to go to work tomorrow because my boss decided I'm going to keep hiring the wrong kind of people. Bye!